Isaac Andrews, and you're watching Channel 87 News at 11. This evening, August 18th, a series of tragic events have occurred at the nation's capital in Washington, D.C. As the reports show, a large British force marched into Washington with the intentions of burning some of the capital's major government buildings. With more information on the scene as well.
Thanks, Isaac. As you can see, the British are currently burning the White House and have already set fire to the Capitol building to my right.
This will no doubt be a devastating event in American history. Now, my reports show that the British were actually intercepted by an American force that consisted of 3 lines. Could you explain how the British were able to overcome the Americans in this battle?
Yes, that is correct. Nearly 6 miles from Washington, General Winder and his troops made a stand against the British at the eastern branch of the Potomac River. But his efforts failed because these British troops were veterans from the war with the French, so to them this battle with the Americans was like child's play. The British easily overran all American lines as the Americans sprinted back to Washington as a result.
It seems as if we would have had more highly skilled troops on hand. Well, does this mean we lose our important documents and irreplaceable items in the White House? And what has become President Madison and the First Lady?
Actually, no. The government expected that it was possible for something like this to happen, so in case the British did reach Washington, the government took precautions to move important documents to a secret location outside of Washington. As for other items of importance, some of these were actually saved by the First Lady. One of these items was a valuable portrait of George Washington. The President and the First Lady are safely evacuated from Washington, and their positions are not to be revealed.
Now the question everyone is asking, why did the British set fire to Washington?
That is a good question. Earlier in the War of 1812, we attacked the British in Canada and burned the Canadian Parliament at York the previous April, so in retaliation the British set fire to important government buildings in Washington. Tonight, the British reached Washington with around 4,000 troops around 8 o'clock p.m., and later they set fire to Washington at 10:30 p.m.
Well, that's it for this update. Thanks for watching Channel 87 News.